Welcome everybody to the channel. OG here on stream. I want to record the second half of this game. I'm up 2-0, right? Just started grinding divisions. I'm in Division 4 right now. And of course, as you go higher, you start to face more of the rats, more of the smart assist abusers, cross abusers, through ball abusers. This one is none of what I just said. But he goes for this same little short dinker cross every time that essentially freezes up my defense. And the only time I've ever known that to work is if smart assist is on. It's the same way defensively with smart assist. You get those auto clearances, those extra little animations that help you out among other things. It's the same thing offensively, where your defense would maybe normally intercept the ball or head the ball out. It seems like the ball would just run by your defense just barely. And that's how my opponent was able to get his first goal. I essentially felt like I couldn't do anything, couldn't touch the ball. Managed to come back and get 2 goals. No, did not turn on smart assist. I'm playing just me and my skills. So let's see how this second half of this first game in Division 4 goes. As many of you know, as you go higher in divisions, this is just the name of the game. A bit of delay there. Come on, win it. But we're looking to prevail. Goodbye, Bellingham. I didn't want Thuram to take off there, so I had to switch up real quick. That was a mistake. That's the beauty. So you see Smart Assist screwed him there. Smart Assist did him in. I love to see it. I love to see it. Smart Assist does him in. You know how Smart Assist automatically makes you do a stunning, and Bellingham was able to close down the space. That was enormous, guys. You see there, it did it again, but that time he had time. So, wow, that might have been the first time I've seen Smart Assist screw. See, he does those dinker crosses every time. That's what he's going for, because it freezes up your defense. And I wanted to record it because it's similar if you play UFL to one of the glitches they have going on right now, right? One of the many glitches in UFL is that, so he's going to try to rush me. There it is, the dinker. There's a freaking goal. So he's just going to rush the whole time. So now we know how he's going to play. I should have cleared it. But that's what these smart assist losers do. He probably thinks in his head he was justified to get that. I happen to know that he's using smart assist, so he's not justified to get anything. And this is what you do to these smart assisters right here. You just let them know that you're aware that they're using smart assist. Now I'll go down and score on them. Unbelievable. So this is what you got to deal with. So I'm going to go ahead and turn on Smart Assist now too, and we'll finish the game like this. But that's what these type of losers go for. It was nothing but a beatdown, and then he went to red with Smart Assist. So now watch how this changes here. These are the type of players that ruin the game. I wish I could have got the first half of this too, so you can see the skill difference here. But you'll see it nonetheless. You'll see what Smart Assist does for these players. See what I'm saying? Penalty. It's just smart assist losers over and over. So I was up 3-1 on this guy, and then he comes down, does his typical smart assist nonsense, and ties it up 3-3. So I started recording because he only goes for this one little dinker pass. Well, after that, his smart assist screwed him and did a stunning pass, and he cost him a goal. I go up 3-1. He manages to get 2 back when I decided to try to toy with him and rat with him. So that was my own fault. But I want to show you just how much Smart Assist helps out these no-skill players. So I was up 3-1, no Smart Assist, right? He proceeds to tie it up, just going for rush goals. So now, instead of a regular game, it's going to turn into a rat fest, which it already has. But these little passes right here, right? These little, that wasn't a good example, but you'll see. These little you just threw the whole time, they'll eventually squeeze by the defense, and your defense can't do nothing. You'll see one eventually. Hopefully it's by me showing you instead of by him. See that one? At least Van Dijk got it. Good. Good. See what I'm saying? So now, Baggio's in. I don't like that stop they do. I got to get used to that stop that they do. I don't know why my defense is stopping, so that's not good. Don't ask me why my defense stops. None of this happened the entire first half. It just turns the game like inside out. Let me know if you know what I'm talking about. You start the game off. I don't have smart assist on. He does. I'm destroying him. He gets his one dinker pass. I go up 3-1. And then the game just goes buck wild. Don't have any idea what these players do. Don't have a clue why. But all of a sudden, all the goofy stuff starts happening. If you watch the playback, you got my defenders all of a sudden doing that stop thing they do, where I have to press super cancel to get them unstuck. The player goes from not being able to make a pass to just everything's connecting. I can't play a pass without him on me. But luckily I'm the better player, so I'll prevail. But this smart assist nonsense and these type of players using it are destroying the game. Fortunately, the addiction to wanting to play like the beautiful football at the core of the game keeps myself and players like you going. But there's no doubt that these type of losers... Dusky Fixture 69. I mean, that explains it all right there. And most likely this is going to be some Division 1. You know what I mean? Like, let's see his ranking. I'm almost guaranteeing he's a quote-unquote top player. So if you go back, I don't know if we caught on this recording. You can go back and watch the live stream titled Efootball is Addictive. But it's the very first game on this stream. So you can catch the first half of this game there too. But I'm going to put this on video because I want you to see the difference. In the first half, I think it was 4 shots to 1. Now, things change, right? Obviously, players can make changes, blah, blah, blah. But you'll see what I mean. This is not that. This is something different. You'll see exactly what I mean. 77th minute, up by a goal. It's not like all of a sudden there was a tactical change and the opponent is playing amazing, right? It's not that at all. It's something different, and you'll see when you watch it. It's smart assist different. So I got smart assist on now too, because I'm not going to let this type of player compete and win. And let's see how the game ends up. I think this is just how right now we have to navigate eFootball. I should have scored that one with Baggio. Got to remember they stop. They do a dead stop when you go to get an angle to shoot. Or Pele, come on, man. That could have been sick. I don't know what kind of header that was by Pele. Good. Good. You guys know what I mean? Like, this stuff only happens in these certain times of the game. That's what hurt him earlier, that automatic change to a stunning pass or clearance or whatever. It ended up costing him what was at the time the 3-1 lead. There it is. Oh, what a stop. What a stop. Notice I was manual marking, and then I switched because I remembered that pass would get by him. The dinker crosses every time with smart assist, guys. You'll see this. This is like the new thing these losers do. So thank goodness. Thank goodness he just overpowered that one. We're going to wait as long as we can here. Hold Declan to try to flick this one on. Flick it out. Good win. Of course. Yep. We're fine. Good. Take it to the corner. We'll see if we can deal with him there. Good. Hopefully that does it. And this game should have never been like this, by the way, guys. I mean, this game was as one-sided as it gets. So I'm glad I recorded it. The new Smart Assist short dink cross. It's what these guys go for constantly. I faced another player like this a few streams ago, so that's why I wanted to record it. This player had nothing going. Now, once the game got out of hand, he realized he was going to get his butt kicked, right? Which was his own fault on the third goal. The first two I got by straight skill. He got his little dinker crosses, right? So he does the red line. Of course, there's going to be more pressure there. I get it. But with smart assist and constantly going for that little dink cross, that is not skill-based. That's a glitch. Reminds me of UFL. You let me know your comments and what you think, though, right? If you know that you can't beat a player, you know that you're getting outplayed, and so you try to go for something that's broken in the game over and over. For whatever reason, the defenders just lock up. You tell me if that's part of the game because you're able to do it, or if you're a lowlife for doing it because there's nothing to prove there. If the other player can't truly play, there's nothing like that in real football. You know, it's like, man, we lost today. They got us on the lockup play, man. I can't believe they locked us up so many times. I just froze and I couldn't do anything. It was incredible, you know? Interested to hear your take on it. So let's get into another match, though. Big win there. Now let's check this player's rank. Big Dusky Fixture 69. Of course. So you got to love the Division 2 players. He should take Scholesy off. That's a disgrace. Wearing the Man U kit's a disgrace. Play football, bro. Then maybe you could put Scholesy on your background. Nothing like the old Division 2 top 23,000 in the world at the game at one point. Probably last phase. Using an AI assistance tool and a glitch cross the whole game. Gotta love it. Alright, so let's see who this message is by. Dion, 7-2. I don't know why it's showing me this. Yeah, bro, I'm playing eFootball right now. What are you showing me here? Did you start a new account on FC or something? I remember this guy from like a month ago. I think he was some rat I played him. I don't know what he's showing me. Maybe he's not, though. You know, I talked to a lot of people. I have no idea. Latina AS. Alright, so we got the win against the smartest sister. So the first thing we do, we go turn that off now and hope that we don't play one of those types again. Dusky Dickhead 69. Congrats on the loss, too. I hope it was worth it. I scored some sick goals. A couple of sick goals. What am I... Oh, yeah. It is right here. I forgot. Sorry, guys. I can't even remember where Smart Assist is at because I don't touch this shit typically. All right. So there's some good goals there. That first goal I scored, it was an insane ball, and I need to look back who played it. Don't know if it was who it was. It was someone to Baggio. It was insane. Hello, bro. How you doing? I came across your channel, and I can see you're new to Kick. Channel to gain more than 2,000 followers here. Yeah, bro. If you can get me verified for free, I don't have any money though, bro. I just donated my last money to charity. But if you can get me verified for free, dude, I'll pay you back later for sure. Thanks, man. There's a lot of you guys on Kick and Twitch always wanting to verify me and stuff, but yeah, they always want money, dude. So if you're one of those people that can do it for free, confront me, get me verified, I'll pay you after. What's up, Mason Brandon? He said, I'm back, boy. Or their squad isn't as good as your... Well, when they see your squad isn't as good as theirs, they will turn on. Oh, you mean there's our... Yeah, but that's stupid, bro. That makes no sense. If you're free to play, your squad's always going to be worse than everybody's in eFootball. eFootball, that just makes no sense. And I was free to play at the beginning of this account and never turned it on. Unless the opponent had it on. Actually, I was playing a bunch of opponents that had it on and had all God squads. I use ABC. Yeah, I'd hate to... So either, if you're going to play eFootball, you're going to either have to put money in or you're going to have to accept the fact that you're going to get out-squatted just about every game. Unfortunately, that's how Konami decided to do it. Do I like it? No, but turning on Smart Assist definitely is not the answer. It's not even you doing anything. It's your AI. So the biggest place where it helps out, and this is where people weren't talking about much, right? And even including me. Like on offense, with your passing and shooting, it can help. It annoys me with passing because it's constantly going for long balls. Whenever you try to go short, it goes in the air. So like that other day, I was playing that Smart Assist dude, and I turned it off. I couldn't even stand it, and I ended up whooping them without it. But I just like playing them with it just to beat them over the head so they can... Whether I'm doing it or not, it's like I want them to think it's on so they can see like, damn, this is ruining the game, you know? But no one ever was thinking about it first until, you know, people use more and more Smart Assists. Defensively, not only does it organize your defense, but there's extra animations like that. There's an Adriano goal on me yesterday. My defender's in perfect spot, fronted Adriano, was going to win the ball. And the dude has Smart Assist on, and Adriano does this little like reach around goal. And the defense does the same thing. They'll do these reach around clearances and these like extra steps to get interceptions to like clear it. They're like auto clearances, but they're extra animations. And then on offense, the headers they do. Like, you know, a lot of times you have those terrible headers. Pele had one on a beautiful ball. But you have Smart Assist on and it will pick out that beautiful flick and that beautiful little extra maneuver. And you know it's 100% not... Like, that player wouldn't have done that without Smart Assist. I don't really cover FC 25 anymore, Mason. I'm sorry, buddy. Yeah, it's pointless. Yeah, it's pointless. Using Smart Assist is the most pointless thing ever. Playing eFootball with a free-to-play team and like getting upset is like going to the casino with $10 and getting mad when other players have more money than you, like, and you lose money in blackjack. It's like, bro, don't even go to the casino then, you moron. Play penny slots or don't go. Like, it's, trust me, eFootball, I hate how expensive all the players are, but that's what this game is. So you pay to like get the realism, you pay to get the true to life legends, and then you pay to play. Basically, it's 100%. You know, that's really what it is. FC just doesn't attract me to playing. I don't get that like, damn, I can't wait to play feeling. Same with UFL. You know, it's just they're lacking the realism, and they're lacking that those core mechanics that eFootball have, and they miss their icons all the time. Like, they'll be good icons, but they aren't even close to like the real life player many times. You know, like, they'll get Ronaldinho, right? But then Mateus, he's a beast, right? But he's not like, if you watch highlights of these legendary players and then you play eFootball, you get the sense of who you're playing with. Movements, animations, all of it. In FC, it's almost like, okay, they put a facial recognition thing on and got the guy's face right, got his size right, pretty much, but that's about it. Yeah, AI assistants. Yeah, it would be like the people with $10 going in and seeing, oh nope, that guy's got $1,000 on him to gamble with. I only got 10, so I'm using a computer to win. Nope, I'm using a computer now. You have way more money than me. I'm using a computer. It's not fair. It's like, bro, you're at a casino. You chose to come here. You knew how it was gonna be. You know, trust me. I would much rather these top players, not all of them, maybe if they want to make money, okay, but way more than there are, because there's none, but I wish way more players were like grindable, the top players. Probably another Smart Assist. I didn't even look at this dude's team. Let's go look at it. All right, top team versus top team. Yeah, I just can't, it just doesn't, for whatever reason. You know, like I said, I've won 16 of those FC points, tournaments for FC points, rebuilt a pretty awesome squad, like what many were playing against me saying, gosh dang, look at your squad. So no, I didn't have the R9s in them, but it was like a top squad. I built it pretty quickly, was climbing up, was winning, and it's just, the game isn't calling me back, dude. It's just not. It's just a natural, like, okay, but that's where eFootball comes in. It's just addictive, the goals, what it takes to earn a goal, everything, dude. Wrong player. Gotta get off my, I saw it coming. Go with your high line. Good. Good, you're in. Come on, Baj. You're in there. Good pressure. Good ball. Good. No way. Good. No way. Dude, how? How did that just happen like that, guys? Like, that's what I can't stand. How? Someone explain how that didn't go in. There's no way in a million years he misses that. Like, it's just the dumbest shit ever, bro. And there's nothing I can do about it because there's only rookie-ass shooting. Stupidest game I've ever seen. I'm turning on Smart Assist. I don't give a shit. I'm getting that goal back. That's where they lose players in this game every single fucking time. I'm sitting here defending the game, but how? Like, somebody explain to me how. What am I supposed to do with that Pele one? Someone tell me. What else can I do? I'm at the 4-yard line. I play a perfect ball. There's no dynamic shooting in the game, so what am I supposed to do there? I don't give a shit. I'm using it. I'm using it because what am I supposed to do with that Pele one? There you go, 1-to-1. See, like, there you go. Welcome to eFootball. Welcome to eFootball. Somebody tell me how you're supposed to score a goal that I make a perfect run, I get the ball in the 3-yard box with Pele. There's no dynamic shooting. What do you do there? Like, how can Konami make such a great, like, the movement, everything, and be so stupid, though? The defense, and then the shooting. Like, how could they give a shooting system like they give? Dumbest thing I've ever seen in my life. So then your opponent, they benefit from what? The fact that Konami doesn't put shooting in. So in order to get shots to go in that you earn chances on, you have to turn on Smart Assist. Like, it's just, that's where they break the game. It's their own doing. I try to tell people this all the time. It's their own doing. I'm not going to sit here. I already can tell where these goes. I play these games long enough. You guys tell me if this sounds familiar. You play a game, you get 8 shots, 10 shots. Your opponent gets 2. Your shots hit the post, they go just wide, and you're doing everything you would normally do, right? You're doing everything. Look at the build-up. Look at, I'm kicking his ass. I'm going to do it the rest of the game. Then I'm going to get 8 shots, every single one. Keeper saves. They go wide. There's nothing I can do to change it, right? And you end up losing the game 1 or 2-0 because your opponent gets 2 shots, none of which they were necessarily better than yours, but they happen to go in. Agent, there's no dynamic shooting. Didn't I already go after this with you? Aren't you the moron that I went at? Yeah, 8. So the last time I explained this to Agent who's a moron, can somebody explain to him what dynamic shooting is? Or somebody who's played football explain to this idiot. I've went through this with him an entire stream before. So this idiot doesn't see how precision shooting or green time shooting or eFootball's own version could help the game. If somebody could explain to him, I explained this for an hour and I would say eFootball could use dynamic shooting, and he would go, FC's not better than eFootball. And then I would say, no, it's the shooting. You need to be able to aim your shot. And he'd say, you can't score every goal in real life. And then I'd say, no, dummy. You need to be able to have skill and work on shooting. Like if I want to place it or I want to time my shot to strike it better, just like a striker does in real life. And he would go, I don't want to go play FC. I don't know if he has mental problems or what, but if somebody knows how to deal with people who are slower or can't understand, my only point is with Smart Assist on, you can score those goals. With Smart Assist off, you aim, you shoot, and it's in certain games you'll hit the post every time or you'll miss every time, and there is no skill that you can go work on in the training ground. Like I went and worked on free kicks before. I went and worked on corner kicks before. Shooting is something you're able to work on. I went through this for an hour and a half to the point where people left in the comment section like, I think you were arguing with a 2-year-old. I'm like, no, I'm pretty sure that dude is literally a grown man that just doesn't have a brain. So my point to you is dynamic shooting, Agent, where you can aim. And then his answer is, oh, it happens. What do you mean it happens? I said work on a shot that you can aim and then have precision shooting, meaning like when you strike a ball, you don't always strike it perfect. You can shank it, you can mishit it. So FC with precision shooting and green time shooting, put it in the game so it's an actual skill. Anything that creates skill gap is good. They used to have a reticle in eFootball. They took it out. So you had skill when you aimed. It was your skill. Adding that, what does saying it happens have to do with that, you moron? See how that just went over? If I could time that, like green time it, and if I miss it, then that's when it goes over. Or if I hit it too hard, that's when it goes over. If I hit it too soft, the goalie gets it. That's a skill. They turn it into a skill-based thing. Same with defense. Don't give it to AI. Let the player have the skill to do it. Not one person is going to look at you and go, Agent, you're right. When he's saying we need dynamic shooting and you're saying, oh, it happens, that makes total sense. You sound like an idiot, dude. Exactly. That's why I turned it on. Valley, that's exactly why I turned it on, for that reason. Because you're a moron. The precision shooting, answering, go back and look at all of your answers. Oh, it happens. Oh, you can't score every time. Who is saying that? You did this last time, dude. You are literally an idiot. I don't understand how you turn into such an idiot when it comes to shooting. Did you never play football? Which if you didn't, it's okay. But you know what scoring a goal means. It's a skill. Every time I bring up a skilled shooting, you go, I don't want to play FC. Oh, we need skilled shooting. Oh, it happens. Oh, we need skilled shooting. You can't score every time. You just repeat it, and it's like, bro, what don't you get? Same with passing is a skill. You have to power it up. You have to put the right power on it, right? If you could have outside spin like an FC, that would be cool. Like any control you have that's realistic would be awesome. That's what I'm saying about shooting. Nobody's going to say, no, bro, that would be dumb. Let the AI choose. Everybody wants more control of the game if you're a true footballer. No, Agent. So now, guys, because you can't read the comments once this is over. So the same guy from last time who, when I said bring dynamic shooting, now what his response was, I know you're competitive, but stop complaining. So do you see what I have to deal with some of these morons? This is Agent 48. You'll see him in Discord. You tell me that this dude isn't, you get what I'm saying. I mean, how in the hell is this even a possibility that this dude's like this? I'm saying bring dynamic shooting, and he's saying you're too competitive. Bro, I don't understand how you're not understanding where I'm coming from. Hey, notice that goal, Agent? You want to know something funny? If I didn't have Smart Assist on, that wouldn't have went in. Once again, I know how these games go because I analyze when I play. Look at the 2 goals I've scored so far. Once again, creating chances. My opponent can't create chances, but he gets 1 shot and a goal. That would have been 3 shots, and it wouldn't have gone in. When you watch those goals, you'll know what I'm talking about. So will everybody else who actually knows football. Again, a goal. So if I could have aimed that, and then if I missed, I missed. But if I could have aimed that quickly and then precisely, and it's up to me to green time it or whatever eFootball system would be, then it would be a skilled system. You understand what I'm saying? Right now, we don't have a skilled shooting system. That's the part that sucks. So saying I'm competitive, saying whatever, is the dumbest shit I've ever heard. I know, Valley. I know how it is. But the dude's not typically a troll. That's what's hilarious. And he acts like it's like, bro, I'm saying the most simple thing in the world. If it was a typical troll, it would be fine. But he comes in here all of a sudden. Maybe he used to be. I got to look at his old post. But saying we need dynamic shooting and having some moron that's been in the Discord that typically like speaks normal or has some sense all of a sudden turn into like the biggest troll in the world idiot. It's like, bro, what are you talking about? What are you talking about? It was my shot that led me to turn Smart Assist on, Agent. You idiot. Now you're not even making sense. It was when Pele missed from 2 yards out. I said, I need Smart Assist to help me score because I know what kind of game this is going to be. And notice the goals that I got. I never score those type of goals. So I was exactly right, unless you think that was a coincidence that one hit off the post, then the goalie's back, and then the other one, the goalie saved and it kind of diddled through his legs. Exactly what I said was going to happen happened, and it was my shot. So you saying, oh, when you got scored on, you turned... No, I missed my shot with Pele. You got to follow along, my man. You got to follow along. I said this is going to be one of those games where I get 8 shots that all get saved by the keeper. Never once did I say shit about his goal. Now I'm turning on Smart Assist, or his goal led me... No. What does his goal have to do with me scoring? Oh, now you're all over the place once again. Bro, you're the second person from Kick that came in here. You guys are all over the place with this. Help me grow my channel. That's crazy. What's up with you guys? You guys are constantly over here. Good, 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 good. Oh, get on target. Now you're saying I'm not a fanboy. I never said anything against dynamic shooting. Essentially, the whole argument you made from the start was you're saying something I never said that I'm turning on Smart Assist because he scored on me. It was because Pele, I'm like, I already know what kind of game this is going to be with all these chances I'm going to get, and I'm not dealing with it. And it pretty much happened. Look at the goals I scored. That's my point. So now I'm done. I moved on from it. But, bro, you just got to chill. I can't fucking get him. He's good at doing those little cuts. My player switching's so off. But luckily, his Smart Assist ain't doing him no favors. Dude, god damn, I can't even work the ball out anymore. Come on, save it, save it, save it. I don't know why I can't work the ball out. Is it because he's on red? I'm going to go on red too. Let's see if that helps. Alright, here we go. Dude, you can't do nothing. I can't, never do I have to deal with this. I don't understand what he's doing differently, but I can't, all of a sudden I can't connect a pass, move a pass. Is he just God's gift to like knowing how to steal the fucking ball all of a sudden, or what am I missing here, guys? I mean, luckily he sucks at finishing, but I can't do a fucking thing. I can't get a pass off. He's right on everything. Is that one red bar? Is that the Superman? Luckily I'm up right now, but I want to play football. I'm not just going to start clearing it out every time because there's some glitch that I'm missing. Being ratty. So what is it though? Can you tell me like the definition, or does anybody truly know? Like what the fuck is he doing to be able to all of a sudden... I can't even fucking like complete a pass. I mean, I literally can't complete a pass. Luckily, his dumbass sucks, but he's stealing everything from me. What the fuck? I didn't even see that dude. I didn't even see him. I thought I actually had time. Dude, everything. I can't do a thing anymore. I can't wait to hear what the fuck this is that's causing this. I didn't want to clear because I thought what he was going to do is block it, and I think he would have, dude. Try to be a rat and you couldn't. Try to be a rat and you couldn't. Try to be a rat and you couldn't. Come on. Now someone tell me. Lower the stamina, the more decision. Ah, motherfucker, it probably was it. Yeah, dude, it's just insane how this little nuances work. I'll have to learn them. But two things. One, dynamic shooting. For if there's anybody else like Agent out there that doesn't get it, because you never played FC or it was a while ago since you got Division 7 and came to eFootball, I'm going to explain this to you. In the pros over in eFootball, and anybody who's good uses precision shooting. The reason why is because it takes the control out of the AI's hands. Now, precision shooting is something where you aim all the way till your foot strikes the ball. If you've ever played football and never taken a shot, you notice like you're on a breakaway, the goalie's coming out, you might be going to his right. Then you notice he cheats to his right, and so last minute as you're swinging your foot, you go left, or maybe you see that he opened his legs, you go for a nutmeg. That's what precision shooting is. It gives you the control of the aim all the way through. Now, green time shooting is like this. If you've ever struck a football, you know that there's not always going to be that perfect shot, okay? So you shoot, and when your foot meets the ball, you either hit it sweet on the sweet spot, and it's a perfect drive, whether it's a chip, a finesse shot where you hit it perfect with the curl, or a driven shot where you hit it perfectly and it's a line drive, or maybe you're a little off and it's a sidewinder, or it kind of hits a what turns into a knuckle shot or a dipping shot. It all depends on how you strike the ball. Maybe you were going for a knuckle shot or a dipping shot, right? Or maybe you weren't and you were just a little off and it's kind of like a little bouncer, whatever. That's precision shooting. So when you take precision with, that was green time. When you take precision with green time, you get your aim mixed with how flush you hit the football, and boom, you got a shot that you control. Now the AI comes in where the attributes are. Better the shot, the more room for error you have. The worse the shooter, the less room for error. So you have to be a truly skilled shooter to make bad shooters score, and that's where the skill gap's created. Okay, now let me explain something to you. The rookies in FC use regular shooting where they just aim left, aim right, or don't aim, and then they press shoot. You understand what I'm saying? eFootball is only rookie shooting unless you go full manual. Now, they have full manual shooting in FC just like they have full manual shooting in eFootball. Ask Phil how shitty full manual shooting is, because he accidentally thought when I was using precision it meant full manual. He did it in FC. It's the worst thing ever. Precision has like a lock on the fact that they know you're shooting. Full manual is like you point exactly where you're at. So you're going to hit the ball maybe to the corner flag. Like precision shooting ties in the fact that you're moving a player around and like you're aiming at the goal. Hence the fact that didn't eFootball used to have a reticle or something when you shot. So I don't know how they would do it, but they need to have it. Why do they need to have it? Because all those games where you hit the post 7 times, or the goalie, you keep hitting it at the goalie, and with precision shooting, what happens is, say you miss a couple times off the post or something, you realize what you're doing wrong, and you fix it, okay? That's where the skill comes in, or at least you try to fix it. Maybe the next time you try to fix it, you go too soft, the goalie saves it. Right now, there's nothing dictating when the goalie makes the save, when it hits the post, when it goes over. Okay? You power up the ball if you're 67% and 64% and 69%. That can't be the only little dictator powering up that decides off the post, goalie pairing, hits the crossbar. What it is the AI is choosing, right? You might hit one 60% and its goalie saves it. The next one, you hit 50% and it hits the crossbar. And the goalie misses it, and you're like, wait a second. By mathematics, that would have been softer. It would have been closer to the goalie. The AI is choosing. You aim, you shoot, the AI dictates it. Yep, exactly, Valley. So that's all I was trying to tell my man Agent, who I've already fucking did this to. And his first comment, if you scroll up, was, that wasn't Smart Assist. I fucking said I'm turning on Smart Assist because I know how I'm going to be missing those over and over. If I have to play it back to fucking show you guys, well, you can watch the stream and play it back right now. So, I never will get mad if it's a troll. I'll just know it's a troll and it's a troll. But Agent, dude, you've been in the streams. You know a lot of this shit. So, it's like weird that only with dynamic shooting you come up with these random things. I get people mixed up sometimes, so maybe I'm mixing you up with someone else, but I thought you were kind of a knowledgeable person for a while, but this is the second time where it happens, and I have to explain it, though, so everybody understands what I'm talking about, just in case there's anybody else out there. That's what I'm saying. That will make the game better. If anybody doesn't agree with me, then you could say it, but I don't see how more control of different aspects of the game for us, less control of AI, is a bad thing. So once again, we get the win, 2-1. I didn't look to see the stats, but if it's anything like I said at the beginning, I'm turning on Smart Assist because I know this is going to be one of those games where the keeper is going to save them. I'm going to need that little push to score. If you saw my goals in that game, they're nothing like any goals I ever score. It was the goalie off his back, and then the other one was the weirdest little deal, like winning off the goalie's nutsack, dude. I'm not even kidding you. I wish I would have kept in the game to show the replay, because exactly what I said was going to happen happened. So now we're past that. I made the right decision, was able to get the win. Now let's move on to, you want to give a, yeah, if I still want to talk about it for 3 hours, that's the beauty of it being my channel. Now, if people watch or not, it's up to them. But bro, you can't go to someone's channel, like create your own channel then and don't talk about precision shooting or whatever the fuck. Everything I said was exactly how this game goes. You can't be one of those douchebags, bro. No, trust me. That's like going to somebody's house and telling them, like, it's too cold in here. It needs to be warmer. Oh, all you got is Pepsi. I like Coke. Like, that's the type of motherfucker you're being, bro. You're in my channel. If I want to complain about Kentucky Fried Chicken for some reason for 3 hours, guess what? All you got to do is go find a different channel. But the thing you don't do is try to like dictate what I'm going to talk about. So there you are. Well, bro, it's my channel. It doesn't matter if you're good. I don't give a fuck about you. It's my channel. You're either here because you support what I do, or you can get the fuck out of here, bro. I'm not going to kiss everybody's ass. I don't know why there's this new like thing where it's like, okay, if you're a content creator, you're basically my jester, and I'm going to tell you when to jump, and you just ask how high. No, not going to happen. I'm going to tell you my opinion on the game and what I think's needed and what I'm going to do and how I win. And then if it helps you, it helps you. And then in turn, a lot of times the community ends up helping me too. That's how it works. But never has it ever been a transaction where it's like, hey, bro, stop talking about this. I want to hear you talk about something else. No, never is this going to work that way. I don't know anybody who would do that. If they do, go find them and tell them to grow some balls. So the next thing let's talk about. What is going on in the game? So you guys think it's probably was the stamina then. So that probably is it. Because in the midst of all the bullshit, I did not make any fucking subs. And I haven't really needed to lately because I'll typically have the game wrapped up better. But in a couple of those tight games, I definitely should have made some subs, dude. So if that was just it, stamina, then I'll work on that next time. But what it felt like, and it happens in several games, and I never put my finger on it. If it's all stamina, then I'm glad because that gives me an answer. But all of a sudden, these dudes will be all over you. Like, next thing you know, you can't complete a pass, or if not, it's really hard. You can't work the ball up. It's like all you can do is clear the ball, because if you try to do anything, they're going to tackle back the ball and go in. So that's 100% stamina, or is that smart assist and stamina, or what is that? If it's just stamina, then so be it. God, my fucking allergy. Moving to the next game. I gotta try to get those. I want to work on those knock-on shots too. Those have been working perfectly, dude. Hopefully I can get one here. Alright. 2-0. Division 3 playing 4-2-4, 4-2-1-3 basically. Holland. Tight mark, Holland here. And tight mark, Torres. Holland, Torres. And just Rice stand back. Right, let's do it. Love the orange and black, dude. One of my favorites. Okay. Yo, you trying to grow your stream? Yo, you trying to grow your stream? Hey, I can get you verified. Yo, you trying to grow your stream? Hey, John. John 48. Say what up, John. All right, let's get after it. I know. All right. Oh, nice dribbling. Bellingham, good stuff. See what I'm saying, though? So that had to be... So then I'm going to make sure I sub him next time, because even just that little pressure with 4 defenders on me and the ability to turn. Damn, he did Maldini dirty. You think you're going to burn me like that, bro? Come on. Aw, foul. It's easy to find out. Oh, what the funk? All right, good. Come on, Thuram. Ah, nice parry, Livakovic, you fuck. I should have played that in the air. Make a run, dude. That's the one thing I'm always going to miss about FC is just lack of control over runs. All I would have done there is player lock to Seedorf and made him not stand there like a big idiot. But they won't give us the ability to manually change runs. They'll just give us the ability to turn on Smart Assist, which I'll keep doing. I don't give a fuck anymore, dude. If that's where this game's going, that's what I have to do to prove it how big of a joke it is. I'll just keep beating everybody with Smart Assist, like every other player. And then maybe eventually eFootball will either tank or they'll figure out how to actually not be a joke. One of the two. One of the two. Seedorf was never such a dumb center midfielder to just stand 2 feet from a player behind a defender, and there's nothing you can do about it. Because remember, you have to send a pass to move your player on a run. You can't super cancel if you haven't sent a pass yet. That would be an uncontrollable situation. Jesus. Same thing with him. He had nobody moving in the right direction that a actual player would have moved. Does anybody disagree with that one? I mean, the dude had 16 yards of space. Not one player made an actual football run because they limit you. That you can either choose to have your players run away with quick counter, or you can choose to have your players come to with possession. Football doesn't work that way. They do both. No one runs away and just runs away, or comes to and just comes to. They run away, then they check to. You take the defender away, then you come to, which is what I do with super cancel. Or they come to with possession, and then they'll go away. They take the defender where you don't want them to go. They don't just run away only or come to only. Every play style, and FC does the same thing, but the difference is you can manually take your player and change the run. So in an instance right here, where let's say my defender's too close to my center mid, I would be able to actually maneuver him myself and make a run. I couldn't do that. I can't do that in eFootball. I'm stuck until I pass it and can use super cancel to have any control. Does that make sense? Once I pass it, I can super cancel and move my player. But before then, I'm at the mercy of what the AI does, which is either running away with players or coming right at you. Or if you choose out wide, they always run out wide. There's not a mix of out wide in possession or running away and then coming to, which in real football there always is. Not one player only runs one direction the whole game. Once again, nobody moving. 4 players standing in the middle. Can't do anything about it. Simple fixes, man. They can do it too. I know they can. They could do it. And then I have the answer of why they don't too. Or at least if it's the same as FC, why they don't, which I'm sure it is. They don't because they want to have play styles and all that to keep selling you players. If every player was able to do everything, you wouldn't really need to keep going after players. So they sell you a deep lying forward hullet, and then they'll sell you a whole player hullet. Then they'll sell you, that's the one thing they change when they recycle their players around. So you keep buying the different versions. There it is. Oh, no way. How did he not shoot that? Man, come on. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. So when your player's in that bad spot, you can move them. And then the play styles that aren't realistic don't matter as much. Not one team out there just goes, all right, guys, we're playing long ball counter today. We're just going to everyone run away from the ball. No matter what, just run away. And then, yes, you can use super cancel when they're running away and you make a pass. But you don't always make that pass. Sometimes you're dribbling, and then you want to alternate a run. So you would click L3 and R3. Go to your player making the run, change that run, then pass it. That's the big limitation in eFootball. It'd be very simple fix. Very simple. It would make it way more skill-based. This dude's inviting me to play in tournaments. What the fuck? What was that? Don't ask me how in the hell Baggio didn't end up with that. That was weird. All right, we're going red on him. All the way out. Good. You're in. You're in. Oh, what a save. Really? That's crazy. Oh, come on. Fuck, I didn't even realize he took the kick. See, this is how I like to play, working it out. But you can't fucking do that with these goddamn... This stupid-ass system, bro. It drives me fucking nuts. You try to play football in this stupid-ass game, and that's what the fuck happens to you. You can't play football in here. They just rush you with this stupid defense, dude. And if you don't understand the frustration, it's because it's all the lower skill players in this game that they cater to. Every shit player in here, sorry if you're one of them, that can't play real football, that couldn't play FC. Because there's no way that they chose to do this just and said, oh, this is how everyone will want to defend. Just make the players twice as fast so they can just rush everyone who tries to play real football. No, they made the defense like this for no-skill players. We can go through it if you want to, frame by frame by frame, on how defending works in this game, and it is the most zero skill. If they added, they don't even have a sprint jockey. They have one little face-up button, and then if you try to play the ball, everyone just runs through you. I'm going to start doing it to my opponent just so you can see what I'm talking about. Look at this. Boom, up back throughs. Perfect. That's called a skill. You don't see fucking opponents doing shit. You just see this. Look. You just see this. Running. Smart Assist actually screwed me there. Just running. I'm holding down X right now. How? So what happened there, guys? Can someone tell me what in the fuck that was when my player just stopped? I just don't get this game sometimes. If someone can play that back, I'm going to watch this exact game. Say it happened to his player there. That's that Smart Assist shit. We both have it screwing each other. We're screwing each other. That's what this game's coming down to, guys. We both had it happen to us. And it's all Konami giving us this ability to just fuck their game up. The defenders turn into ghosts when two players use Smart Assist. It's ridiculous, dude. I should just clear it because I know that when players have Smart Assist on, you can't play football. But this, if players don't all like come together and speak up about this, that's insane that this is the game. So you're telling me that players out there actually like this. They like this Smart Assist. They like defense. They like the defense like this. Takes a good game and turns it to dog shit is what it does every single time. Only an idiot would be like, oh, bro, it's fine. It's just because you're just mad because they scored. Bro, just watch the game. What are you talking about? It could be 6-1 me right now, and it would still be the dumbest shit ever. It could be 6-1 me. Right, that's what they do. They just want people to spin. This is exactly why people need to speak up. Make videos about this. Fucking make posts about it. I stopped on accident. Okay, now I got a sub. See, this dude don't even know what he's doing. This is the type of player that this shit was built for. Don't ask me why the freezes keep happening. I can't explain it. Only thing I could think of is Smart Assist. Penalty. I thought about passing, but every time I passed there with Smart Assist on the defender, they recover. The defender does. I had a 3-on-1, I get it. But every time I passed there, the defender does this goofy thing, or it might have just rolled through no matter what. So it ended up working out. Or maybe I just overthought it because of that. All right, let's get Jude out of there. Let's get Pep in there, more defensive. Let's get Cruyff out of there and let's get Michael Owen in there. He's got penal specialist too. Yep. I don't think they'll sub it yet. Maybe they will. So much bullshit. I did a one-time shot too. I don't know if you guys saw that. And then I did a one-time shot there, and it took a touch because of dun 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 dun. I did a one-time shot on both of those. One time I didn't want it to do it. The other time I did. So the first time I wanted it to shoot regular, and I think it would have scored if it did. The second time, if it would have shot one time, he would have blocked it. Isn't that crazy, though? It's not even us, guys. We're just screwing each other's defense up with it. We're just making the game shittier. It's really what it is. It's way more fun with the mistakes by you combined with the good job by you. But the minute Smart Assist goes on, it takes all of your doings away, and it also adds in areas that wouldn't have otherwise happened. Does that make sense? It totally transforms the game, making everything null and void. Beautiful ball. Oh, damn it. I didn't realize I was off. Yeah. Hold on, I'll read that in a second. But yeah, we could go over this. It's there. The biggest problem that I see is that there's a lot of players out there that apparently like spin for players and go after like play this game that like this stuff, which is crazy to me. It just doesn't make any sense, in my opinion. He tried to foul me. It just doesn't make any sense ever. Doesn't make any sense. Turn on Smart Assist and the game turns to shit, and somehow players are enjoying that. So I want to take you back. Any of my streams, and I'm sure you guys know how this is too. You're marching through the game, and you play some of these guys that are just terrible in the lower divisions, but yet they use Smart Assist, and every time it's a headache, and it really makes you wonder, like, bro, what is wrong with you? You're so bad that you got to turn Smart Assist on now, and you're just struggling. Like, find a different game. But then you should actually be saying that more to these other quote-unquote top-ranked guys that are using it, because when you're in the lower divisions and these guys aren't using Smart Assist, whether they have a pay-to-play or not, and they're actually playing football, right? Then it's about skill, and the game's actually fun. So if you see this, I'm 3-0 in Division 4, okay? I've had zero fun. So I want you to remember this, because I had this happen before where somebody in the comments is like, bro, you're just mad because you're losing, dude. You're just mad. You wouldn't be saying this. And it's like, dumbass, I've won every game. You think that I'm losing in your head because I'm telling the truth about these games, because I'm not one of these idiots that complains when I lose. I've won every single game. I'm telling you, this shit is a joke. This game, because of this shit, is a joke. I've won every single game since I've turned on the stream. I was actually up 3-1 when I turned it on to show people, because I knew what was coming. Halftime, first game, up 3-1, no Smart Assist on at all. I scored some badass goals. Okay? Go check them out yourself on the regular stream. Amazing goals, just me. Opponent's is a rat Smart Assist abuser, and he's a terrible player, so I knew what was coming. Turn on the stream, and boom. Every game from there, I've won, but I called what it was going to be like. So anybody, I challenge you to try to say, oh, you only get this mad when you lose. Look at the games, I've won every one. So now why I'm saying that is because I want you to watch back, now that we've got it accomplished, that it has nothing to do with losing, considering I've won every game. It has to do with how bad the game sucks with Smart Assist, with this overpowered defense, with the AI taking over everything, that makes it even harder for you to battle these ratty players. And that's what's taking the game from that addictive, like, I love playing real football. I love using these legends that are true to their form in real life. Like, they literally look and play the same, and that's awesome, bro. Like, you could never dream of that when we were younger. A lot of us. Some of us maybe have been we're lucky enough to have, like, if you're a younger generation, you don't know what it's like to play a 2D video game and totally have to use your imagination. Using a player that's doesn't look like who you're imagining at all, and just imagine it's like R9, right? Imagining that they're doing step overs because there's no such thing in the game. Like, to have a game like this that's so realistic is huge. So it's not being ungrateful. It's putting your arms up going, bro, what the hell? Because this isn't that they can't change certain things. This is that they added stuff that ruined the game. They added stuff to make their game worse for the sake of money. Right? Does that make sense? So let me see. Agent says you could play more manual in the older games. Pez winning 11 campaigns is a slap in the face of those guys. Yeah. 100%. It's like, if you add that. Now, same with FC, bro. They let players use rookie shooting all the way up to Division 1. Once you get to Elite Division, you can't. You have to use. But no one in Elite Division is going to want to use rookie shooting anyway. Maybe a few of the low-rated Elite Division losers will use it like in Champs or something, but for the most part, no one's going to want to. So you can give lower ranked players the ability to use assisted this, assisted that, right? So everyone can enjoy the game, but you can't have Division 1 players out here using Smart Assist. And Konami knew what was going to happen because they know the level of their players because they have all the data, which is why they added it, let's be honest. So that's what's ruining the game if they ever decide to either say, hey, we made enough money now, or hey, let's stop being cowards and actually stay true to the football game that we've stayed true to for years, 30 plus years, and get back to it instead of going away from their roots. They remove Smart Assist. They remove the defensive system they have now. Either dumb it down with the pressure or totally overhaul it. Add in a skillful shooting method, which they know how to do. Let's be honest. They know they could do it. Then you have a great freaking game. The best of the best games. Because it's already there. It's just underneath a big pile of shit that only Konami can wash off. It's an unwashable pile of shit from us. But what we can do as a player base is keep doing what I'm doing right now until the sun comes up and make it to where they hear us all the way in Japan. Either that or just say, oh, well, just stop complaining. Just play. Who cares? Smart Assist, Smart Assist, Smart Assist. Fun times. So that's my little rant. 2 hours in, 3-0, 0 fun. I'm going to go take a break. Hopefully that resonates. If any of you have this same problem, let me know in the comment section, man. I really want to hear from you guys. Right? I could win every game like I've won today, all the way up to number 1 in the world, dude. And I'd be singing the same praises. This is not football. This is 0 fun. This isn't even the few good football plays that sneak into these games. It's not even us. It's fucking AI. It was me up until the first half of that game where I started recording, which is why I started recording, because I saw what was coming. And it was fun. I was having a blast up until that point. Once the control's not with me, and once all the bullshit happens, eFootball ruins all the aura they have in this game. With that being said, appreciate you joining. If you haven't, please like, please subscribe. I'll be back later on for sure. It's just 3 games of this nonsense against ratty Smart Assisters. You know, and I need a break already. So, AI divisions, where are we at? On our way to Division 4 there. So we're getting there, man. Hopefully tonight they reset the events. We can start getting enough. The reason why I was looking where I was in each division is because that's the only thing I have left until tonight to be able to get these boosters going and get some skills on my players, man. I'm way behind on that. So until next time, freaking my LAN connected anyway. We're about to have a bad storm here, but thank you guys. No Satisfaction Valley. That should have been the name of this. I put eFootball's addictive until this shit happens. Right? eFootball's addictive until. That's going to be what I'm going to change the title to. But I'll see you guys in a bit. As you can see, I'm having some connect disconnect shit going. But shout out to Ozzy/Ringtone because no longer am I having issues with the OBS on my system there. So you guys were good there on stream. But see you guys in a bit. Thank you so much. Like, subscribe, join the Discord. Let me know what you think of all this shit that I was just talking about. Peace.